Howdy there, YouTube. It's a pretty nice evening out. I'm holding this with my hand, so I'm sorry if it's kind of twitchy or that sort of thing, but what I wanted to do was basically just come out and show you a little bit of my garden. My house, the back of my house, not all of it, not the inside and whatnot, but a little bit of my house and that sort of thing. Kind of show you my little paradise. Where it's just a pretty place to hang out. I live in a beautiful area, and I just like it back here. It's pretty and it's different. So we're gonna walk out into the yard, and I don't know a lot about the names of flowers and things like that, but you'll just see how pretty it is, give you a little more insight into me and that sort of thing, and we'll go from there. So here we go. You'll have to excuse any mess that's on the deck and that sort of thing until I get down here. So let's turn this around now. Again, I'm sorry about it not being too fantastic as far as that's concerned. So this is some of the garden. I'll kind of walk up to the edge of the garden, show a little bit. I'll try to keep everything in focus as good as possible. It may not be perfect. Let me change the settings on this to outdoor settings. That might help a little bit. Anyways, we're going to go over here and look at some stuff. It's better on this side of the sun anyways. This is kind of the edge of my property here. You can see where my neighbor needs to cut their grass. Mine is, of course, beautiful. I just cut it today. I didn't do it for this video, of course, but anyhow, this is a bottle tree. It's just a piece of wood with different, there was a Harley Davidson going down through the neighborhood. With different bottles on it, just something kind of neat. Little globes, ducks, gotta love the ducks. Different kinds of plants and flowers. Like I said, I don't know the names of any of these. I don't do names. They're just pretty. Oh, look at that one. That's a wooden one. There's some more. There's a goose that I need to fix that blew over. There's an old cistern, which is pretty cool, and a birdhouse setting up there. That's kind of neat. Some more flowers, some more flowers. There is my shed that all the gardening equipment, that sort of thing, stays in. There's a flower I need to pick up. Some steps that lead up into a little bench that you can sit on. Kind of neat looking. Again, just different stuff. Just pretty stuff. This I actually got. I do a antique show, outdoor antique show, twice a year, and there was somebody that made these things and was selling them. All different kinds of things. It's actually just painted metal, and it just kind of looked neat. So it's now part of the backyard. So that's kind of a neat little thing. There's some more flowers. There's one that fell over, need to be picked up. These are really pretty. They're kind of actually a pink color. I don't know if you can see that or not. This camera isn't the greatest. Well, there you go. I just think they're really pretty. Some other ones, there's some pretty yellow ones back there. Zoom in on those. They're kind of neat. These are kind of neat looking little contraptions. Again, to me it's all poison ivy because I'm afraid to get in hardly any of it, because that's what I think is going to happen as soon as I get in it. I'm sure there's some in here, but these are really pretty. You can see these. There's some going to be more that are budding, and that sort of thing. There's some pretty ones there. Some more pretty ones kind of up there. These are really neat. These are actually like little purple flowers on the end of Almost look like lavender, but it's too tall to be lavender. I'm sure it's got some nice, pretty name, but I don't know what it is. So anyhow, there's the shed. Kind of looks like the house, except the house doesn't have siding on it. It's all brick, but you know, it kind of has a similar color sort of thing, a little bit of the lines, that sort of thing. Just thought it was something kind of neat. Move around here a little bit more. There's another thing that was from that sail that the guy makes that's just kind of out of whatever he finds. That one's actually bendable. It's kind of neat. There's some more of those purple flowers that are right pretty. The lavender, I call them. And some more and some more. And these neat looking things that are at the edge, I don't know exactly what they are either. I keep saying that. I don't know what any of this stuff is, but it's pretty nonetheless. There's actually a little rock wall with a big tree kind of sitting here at the edge. There's the edge right there. Walk around, see a little bit more. You can see a little bit more of the tree there, which is kind of pretty. That is a little, actually it's a wind chime thing. The little things inside of it move and they create noises, which is kind of cool. Hope I don't make anybody sick by my camera work. This is actually a sunflower. It's going to have a sunflower on top. I do know that one. Wow, look at me. Go me. Yay me. These are kind of pretty. They're kind of like a off orange peachy sort of color with purple little dots. They're actually really pretty. I actually hadn't looked at these up close. They're really pretty. Some other stuff, some flowering plants, and that sort of thing. Other little stuff. There's some pretty little, I think they're daisies, but very possibly could be wrong. More ducks. Gotta love ducks. They're just pretty animals. Let's see. And kind of the end of the property line, that the top of the hill is kind of the end of the property. There's a nice little birdhouse. There's also a little wind chime up there. A flag of a beach scene. I love going to the beach. This is actually a new addition to the backyard. These steps actually were built by me, my father, and my uncles. And if you look, they just kind of, because it's very hard to get up from the front of this, you know, to the back to go to the building. You had to walk around or walk up through, and it just wasn't that easy. So these were made by me, my father, and my uncles. And it has a little platform, and then to go up, and there's actually 2 chairs to sit on up there, with another larger platform that's about 5 feet across. I think it's 52 inches, something like that. That's less than 5 feet, but anyhow, it's just kind of nice, you know, nice way to get up. I can't wait till they're weathered so they really look cool. So they kind of match everything a little bit more. This is literally only about 3 weeks old. That's as long as they've been there. And I'm probably going to put gravel. I've been looking at different things to do, different ideas. Probably gravel or something underneath of them. Actually, this whole thing, instead of mulch, maybe stone. Little like river rock stone, which would be very cool. There's again the flag. Now the wind's not blowing so much. This is a rock wall, rock or block that I built. It actually only came out to about there, and about 2 weeks ago or 2.5 weeks ago I added the rest of that. I actually took masonry when I was in high school. I took it at a vocational VOTEC, it was called, vocational school, and kind of came in handy. I actually did a pretty good job, I think. That's my little personal opinion. Here is a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, bright orange flower with either purple or black dots. I mean, that is just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not a flower, I mean, I'm really not a flower power, you know, I just appreciate beauty. And I think it's kind of beautiful in here. That's my personal opinion. Of course, I'm biased, but I think it's beautiful, so kill me. If you don't think so, then, you know, you don't have to watch the video, but I kind of like it. More purple. Another wind chime. That is a compost box for to use on the plants, and also little vegetable garden. Beside it, you can't really see, and I don't feel like walking up there actually. I'm not going to walk up there tonight, maybe another time. But that actually is tomatoes. There are not watermelon, cantaloupe in that box, and a couple other little things. So anyhow, there's the rock wall, little close-up. My handiwork. Kind of neat. Now we move over. There's another wind chime. There's a little thing for the birdies. This is just kind of getting toward the edge of the property. Little bird bath. I need to put water in there actually. This is kind of funny. This is actually, and it's been out here so long that it's starting to get messed up. But actually that is a bowling ball that has these little like glass beads that were put on it, and it was actually really cool looking. It's just kind of coming apart and I need to take it out. There's another little bird type thingy. The sun's coming out, it's probably going to get very bright here. There's another little bird thingy, another little flowers. This is actually being redone. There were two big shrubs in here. One was right there where that little plant is, and one was over here where this little plant is, that were taken out. So this is kind of the new project. As you can see, it's a lot more barren over here, but if you look across, that's kind of, you know, the length of, I don't know how far it is. It's kind of the length of the property. My property actually ends right there. I mow over just a little bit, just to be nice. But that's kind of the property. Let's go down here to the, this is a really pretty tree. Can't get a close-up. Let's walk down to the house and see some of the plants down here. This is a really cool looking, like little globe arrow old wrought iron thing that's really cool. And actually, as you can see, the plant is growing up it. That's actually really cool. Plant. That's actually, I think that's cucumber, actually. There are tomato plants. These are jalapeno pepper plants. Again, there's tomatoes. There's a couple coming in. I don't know if you can see that or not. But there's little tomatoes coming in on those. More and more and more. Squash and that sort of thing. And a little bit more and a little bit more. By the way, if you're a gardener or you plant anything, pole beans, tomatoes, these old fence post spikes, they're metal, and you drive them into the ground, and then you can see that there's wire, actually fencing wire, attached to it. Let's see if I can get, you can see it there. They hold up things and get your pole beans or your tomatoes or things and stake them to them, and they are absolutely perfect. You can use them again and again and again and again. If you don't know how to do that, that is the way to go. Instead of buying these, you can kind of see the edge of that thing to kind of let them grow on. Those aren't bad either. This is where it's at, right there. That's where it's at. It's just beautiful. It works beautifully. And I'm sorry if I'm boring you. It's a lot of greenery. You can see the straw here to keep the moisture in. We've had a good bit of rain, which is nice. I'm going to go back over to the deck and just kind of give you a full view of what it looks like. This is, hold on a second, this is deck height. So you see there's the edge of the property. You can see the mountains in the background. There's the edge of the property. We come across, there's the building. A lot of the plants I was showing you. There's the little rock wall that I was telling you about. There's the sunflower. You scroll across a little more, there's the new steps. There's some ducks, yay, ducks. The new steps and the little platform. And then there's the edge of the property. So, you know, it's a decent amount of room. It's pretty. I wanted to show it off. I don't mean this is a I'm showing off sort of thing, but to an extent I am, because I think it's beautiful. And I'm sure the people that comment or like will think the same thing. So I hope you enjoyed. It's a nice night out. It's about probably 78 degrees. And it's windy, of course, which helps. And that's pretty much what I wanted to show you for now. I'm not going to show you my house this episode, just more greenery and pretty shrubbery. And that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed, and check back. I'll be doing more reviews, probably maybe showing some of my collection of different knives and ducks and old antique type cool things that I find and that sort of thing. So stay tuned and have a great day and have a great week, and we'll chat soon. Bye.